Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everythin Yet Nothin. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and talk about a variety of LGBTQ topics to the lifestyle of a gay hillbilly. Watch out, folks. These hills don't just got eyes. They got themselves a vodcast. Now, here's T-Roy.
Hey! Welcome, everybody, to Everything Yet Nothing. We got a show for you, let me tell you. It's going to be freaking hilarious. And if you're not watching, watch. Because you never know what's going to happen. That's why it's called Everything Yet Nothing. You just don't know.
Just don't know?
Don't know.
You
We got
never
Mike
know.
here.
Hello.
I'm alright.
I forgot to take the black thing off for the first. Hey,
And then we got
everybody.
Mr. Kevin behind the scenes, which is going to be sitting right up here in a little bit. But tonight is our 420 show. We have one every year. It's a tradition. And we talk about this 420 because it's going to be a movie star. She's like, what's on
420.
420? So, yes, 420. We're going to talk about all kinds of different 420s, and it's all going to be medical.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's my favorite aspect of it.
Absolutely. And it's legal.
Oh, what?
What?
Here?
Like, seriously?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
I'd tell you where we were, but then you'd probably have to kill us. Can't do it. Florida, California, New York. So, the weather's been kind of windy. Like we had our the gutter. What is it?
Oops.
Skirting.
Skirting around our trailer, like literally blew in from all that wind that we had.
Like a Marilyn Monroe.
Like literally. Oh yeah. And she was late.
What? Boy.
We were stuck for a
Yeah.
week and a half. It's so bad that we couldn't get out.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, we had water going over the bridge this time.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's deep.
And
That's really deep.
That's very deep.
I stayed pretty still and just let the water do its own thing.
I kick it by. So is that the only way in and out?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So once it floods, we're in.
And it's a really high
You hear the
bridge
warning.
with no rails.
Ready.
Yeah, if I hear that it's going like this weekend, it's supposed to rain. Tomorrow, I will be going to the grocery store to stock up just in case.
Yeah.
Because there is no getting out.
No,
I would be trapped.
our whole field looked like a creek.
It looked like we had waterfront property. I mean, that's crazy.
It was a big surge of
It
water.
was high. Yeah.
You could see the fish swimming in the front yard.
Wow.
That's deep.
Freedom.
No.
Yeah.
How you
Yeah, we should have threw a net out there. I'm
Could
sure
you
we got
imagine?
caught some fresh fish.
I mean, they showed like casket floating down.
Oh, it was insane. Our bridge is.
I don't know where that was.
I would say it's
Mississippi or
10 feet high.
like
Rough estimate.
Yeah.
Our bridge is 10 feet high. Concrete bridge. So the water stacked the wood. I mean, it was a big log jam. So the wood was about 4 to 5 feet higher than our 10-foot high bridge. The water was cresting our bridge. That tells you how deep the water got. We had a lot of rain. And we got some more rain.
so the people over here are the ones that they're
Yeah, we have the county don't fix the road, so we're responsible. Our neighbors responsible.
And we do have some cool neighbors. They were out
Cool.
as soon as the water went down, fixing the road so we could get out, getting the bridge cleared so everybody could get out. Probably within 2 hours after the water receded, they were out there and they busted butt all day a lot of them know that Mike goes to dialysis. They knew that we needed to get out. So
That's cool. It's awesome to have
Fun.
friends.
Oh,
Neighbors.
yeah. Friends and neighbors.
Friends and neighbors.
You got it.
You don't have to have one family plan anymore.
No.
No.
So happy 420.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Ish.
So I know somebody that knows a lot of stuff about cannabis.
I don't know.
And I mean, Mr. Mike here, he knows all kinds of stuff.
I've heard a little bit about it.
But
No.
nowadays, who does?
Right.
You know, like,
You know?
it's out there galore. I never in a million years thought that it would be legal
Nope.
here.
that's a good thing. So now you got to start testing
Uh,
your eggs instead of
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I know,
For my
right?
eggs.
Eggs, chicken eggs. Let me
I
tell
can go to
you.
the store for my
We had to go to
smoke.
Oklahoma to get some.
So, but it is nice now to walk in and
not be scared. to
you see the
drive
whole
home.
genre of,
Yeah.
of people.
I love the old
dispensaries in the
people.
store. I
I
love
I
it.
know. Oh, whenever I walk in there and see
like
old people,
like
I'm
the
like,
grandmas.
you go,
I
Grandma.
love
You
it.
go, Grin.
I love it. Yeah, it's
Granny
kind of like
Papa.
when you're walking into Vegas, everything stays in Vegas. You know, you walk into the dispensary and
Everything stays in the
yeah, everything stays in the dispensary.
You just gotta go to get that one. You just gotta go.
And the people you meet in line, you know,
And
super
some
fantastic.
places are freaking phenomenal. Like
Oh.
Greenlight and Branson.
Flora. Flora is
Flora,
probably one of my favorites, along with High Profile.
High Profile.
And those three are the only dispensaries, like the THC dispensary.
No stairway.
Oh, and Stairway.
Stairway.
Those,
Do
those
not
four.
go to that light
So
up.
remember those four.
First
Yeah.
one.
Just those four.
One
So
has like
the rule of thumb, hi Chanel.
Hi Shanae.
Shenanigans.
I'm a girl.
I'm
Hope
so
you're
happy.
good.
You guys, everybody, Chanel got some good news.
Oh,
She is still in remission.
Nice.
So everybody give her the clap.
yeah, I mean,
And she's
We'll give you the
she's turned to cannabinoids for relief as well with during
That's what
cancer.
we're talking about.
So
And
when
you know something
everybody's body has cannabinoid receptors, and that's why we can get high. But it's like, there's more to cannabis than just THC. THC is what gets you high, but then there's other cannabinoids within that. That's where people get the CBN, the CBD, the THCA, and all these different aspects. That way, your marijuana can do what you need it to do for you.
and to get that marijuana, that can do that for you.
Oh yeah.
There's only at 4 different spots.
So rule of thumb there is if you can't go to Weed Maps or go to your local, the Missouri State website and find your favorite cannabis dispensary, then it's not a real cannabis dispensary. So
Even though they tell you.
look it up.
Yeah.
Because Weed Maps won't put on the CBD dispensaries, and your state registration. In Missouri, everybody has to register with the state, and so you're on public notice there as well.
When you're standing in line and at the dispensary, and the people who went to the legal dispensary, CB, what is it? CBD,
CBD.
CBD stores.
The
thinking they're
stories
buying
that I
THC.
hear are horrible.
And they've spent a couple $100 getting so mad. You know?
Yeah.
So there's 4 different spots in Branson.
Chanel said, "I'm stoned to eat, otherwise I never eat."
Oh,
Same.
See,
yes.
and that's where the CBN comes. So if you're looking for something for appetite or pain relief, then get something with there's like edibles you can get with all kinds of different things. It not only can you get THC. I mean, if you just want to get high off your edibles, then just go in and be like, "Say, I want some good edibles." I'm also trying to
Now
Yeah.
he's here. He'll
So But if you want edibles, say a lot of the nighttime edibles, they'll have CBN. Some of them will have melatonin in them too. So if you don't want melatonin, you just talk with your bartender about that. Just let them know what your needs are, and they can usually help you with that. For like anxiety and stuff like that, then that's where the CBD comes from. You don't want to, or you can help that, and you can get tinctures that have different dosages. And something else about dispensaries, especially since we're talking about medical stuff, is you can get it dosed high with either CBN or CBD or something, and then also get it with THC. But it'll have lower dosage of THC if you're not looking for that high. You just want to use it for the medicinal uses, like you use those joint pills or chews.
Chewy, which tastes like caramel.
They are caramels.
It was like
and they're for joint
infused caramel.
But now you can get them in Cheez-Its, cookies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
yes. There's new lines. I'm not
giving the finger.
Well, I just brought him a grinder the other day from a company. I'm not promoting any companies or anything, but they brought the little waffle cones that you see that are filled with stuff. They have them now and different flavors.
No, edibles are different for me. How about you? You eat them.
Yes, I am always on a search. It's with me because I just like to get high. I'm not using. If I was looking for medicinal uses, then I will go toward what I was talking about earlier. And we get those as well because some people have pain around. And but so I'm always chasing that dragon. Like I love a mega pearl, and I bet when it doesn't hit right anymore, it's like I gotta go higher. And those tangerines we were talking about, like the first time 100 milligram hit, and then I messed that one up. I ate 1.5 of those. I ate 1.5 of those the first time, so I never got the effect of one of those. But when that 150 hit, and that so far is the most I've done it once.
What's the biggest dosage edible wise have you taken at one time?
Just the 150.
150?
That I know has been dosed out because how many edibles have we eaten?
Oh my lord! I took a 500 milligram. You made a Ritz bag. It was I think 500 milligrams. I ate a 500 milligram s'mores, and now mind you, when we first started out, it was 5 milligrams. Seemed like wrecked my world. We worked our way up, and 500 milligrams. I don't suggest.
All right.
I got out of bed for good.
There are side effects.
One leg. That was horrible.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, edible. Now, have you seen? Does Missouri do suppositories?
I haven't seen them in Missouri.
What?
Yes.
But I have seen them.
His doctor told him that they would be good for him.
I've seen them in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, Arkansas,
Really?
Oklahoma.
At Flight 420 in West Oaks, things Oklahoma. They had them.
The strawberry suppositories.
They have them for suppositories and whatever the front is called for women.
And you can use it for all
You can
kinds of
even have those.
Oh.
all kinds.
I like the medicinal tablets.
Like sativa will keep you.
Oh yeah, like the ones that are for.
They look like nicotine patches.
Oh, the little ones.
Oh no, I wasn't big. I tried the THC patch.
I liked it.
It just wasn't what I was looking for. I mean, it was don't waste your money if you're just looking for the high,
Right.
Or the relief. The medical passage, the medical patch was.
And it works different on everybody. Everybody has like their own side effects, and you just got to do it slowly and ease your way in there. Don't like.
Yeah, that's why.
All in, do an ounce.
Oh my gosh!
Don't do that.
Somebody, I'm not gonna say their name, is new to cannabis. In the last year, they've been, really experimenting with it, and they got the medical card. And so she got 100 milligram little chocolate bar, one of the little ones.
Yeah.
She got us a new one for my birthday, and it was a birthday cake chocolate bar. It was so cute. She got me that, and then she got me a ice cream, ice cream cone joint. So I had a cake and ice cream for my birthday. And so she was like, they ate a couple pieces, and her and her husband, and they were like, okay, well, I'm not feeling anything. So then they just split the rest of it in half. So they ate 50 milligrams piece for their first time really eating edibles. Like I've dosed her with like,
Did she
5 right
freak
here
out?
and 10 there. Well, they were sparking. And so and she was dropping off an order. But like it hit and she heard some 90s music. And so she kind of went back into the 90s and was like, where am I at? Oh my God, where'd my husband park? What am I doing? So then she gets to her car and she tells him, we need to go home. She's starting to green out. And she does. She greens out hardcore stuff and she got sick and whatnot. And it took her a while to want to do anything.
And you don't want to green out because that, doesn't feel good.
Yeah. You can't die from cannabis. It's too high.
But you think you're gonna die from cannabis?
Yes.
It's okay.
You might be
It's
talking.
okay. You're not dying.
You might be going over to your friend's house and just hanging out, and then next thing you know, your husband's passing out. Or here, try this edible. Here, let's do this stuff.
That was nice.
I've never needed to use Narcan for cannabis.
I didn't do that again.
Just keep
I
some
need
peas in
some
the freezer.
That's it. Frozen peas and lime juice, citrus juice.
Yeah,
Citrus juice will enhance your high. Lime or lemon. Yeah, cool.
Have lemon.
I'm gonna check the comments.
It's your.
You can use that if you like.
Chanel has a friend that makes hair gummies. So we have. Oh, her meds still her hunger. We have a friend that makes gummies, and we went to their house for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving, and they had a whole table of edibles.
Oh
The
my
dessert table.
Lord.
Yeah, that's funny.
The edibles for me take about, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. If I start feeling the enjoyment.
I think
When's the most inopportune time that one of them kicked in?
Well, let me
try to think. Our first Thanksgiving here.
Our first Thanksgiving ever.
Ever.
When you
Oh.
ask people around for
I was asked to say prayer for Thanksgiving. Right there on the spot, I was put on the spot. And that was the moment my edibles were kicking in 100%. And so my in-laws and my children,
and your mother,
my mother,
your
grandmother, it was our families. Our first real Thanksgiving together. And I was asked to bless the food. And first of all, we had a moment of silence. It was a pretty long moment of silence. I was praying to God quietly. Please help me. Give me the right words. And the words that came were bless the turkey and thanking the Lord for the elderly that was able to join us this year. And let them return next year. And oh my gosh, it was horrible. Amen didn't come quick enough. And then
Maybe it should have came after it left.
Holy smokes. It was more burnt, me or the turkey. But it was definitely in mine.
I think,
That was my first experience with edibles, marijuana, and in-laws.
My first experience with edibles.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry, Molly. Did I step in your paw? My first experience with edibles, someone brought them to me, or we were opening a Taco Bell when I was 18, and my boss went to the bank, and so he was like, "Hey, I made these brownies, but don't let Shirley let you see them because she'll want one." And I was like, "All right." So when she went to the bank, I marked them down, and then it kicked in. This is back in the '90s or well, early 2000s, and yeah, like 2000, 2001. That it was,
Just a wee boy then.
What?
but anyways, I'm on the line with Shirley, and the way Taco Bell works is there's a steam table with all the hot stuff, and then there's a cold table, and then so the person working the steam table puts all the like meat and stuff on the burritos and throws it to the person on the cold side, and they put the lettuce and whatnot and wrap it up. Well, she was working the cold side, and I used to be pretty fast with that. Like I could put 7 of Taco Bell. But anyways, um, and I was going, and we were just starting to get busy. And I looked up, and fucking monitor just goes. I like start laughing. She's like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing, nothing." She's like, "Well, you slow down." Like,
And inside the voices, she knows. Oh God, she knows.
yeah,
They all know. Oh my God, I know.
yeah.
The paranoia when we were younger. You know,
Yeah, kids will never experience
Yeah.
that.
yeah, they won't experience the non-medical side.
No.
And I think the paranoia was a lot worse
Oh yeah.
when I was younger. When I first, now it's totally different.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's some heavy medicine out there. I'm an indica fan through and through. I love the sativa. I love the indica. I love the hybrids, but the indica is my kryptonite.
Mine's sativa.
Mine is too.
I can fall asleep. Like I have narcolepsy, I swear.
Right.
So I need a.
I could only wish I could fall asleep.
I can fall asleep in half a cup of coffee. Just
Yeah.
gone. But I love drinking.
I sleep
cup of
better
coffee
during the day than
with
I do
my
at
herb.
I'm doing the day of it.
But I'm all like straddling the couch. I love that couch.
No,
She
I
wants to
love
be a
it.
movie star.
Look at that. I'm ready for my close-up.
Look.
This is
So-
Molly.
This is Molly, everybody.
Oh, yes. Oh, they said my name.
So it wouldn't be everything or nothing if there wasn't
A pet of some
Fur
sort.
That's right.
Come here.
A lot better than the gerbil we had a couple weeks ago. That was a nightmare. I think I'm free. Molly, good girl.
Good. She's a sweetheart. We gotta love our pets.
Rescue. Love those rescues.
Yes. We call ours the kids.
Oh, I saw on Branson Humane Society that they're looking for some foster parents for these pit bull boxer mixes. I don't know. I couldn't foster because I fall in love, and I'd be like, "No, you're not. You're mine."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We fell in love when we went to go rescue. We went to go rescue a pug, and it ended up rescuing Molly.
We rescued all of our.
We rescued all. Yeah, we rescued all
All of
of
our animals.
There you
That's
go.
awesome.
She's a good dog.
And
Our kids have all come to us from family members.
Oh,
My friends.
Like,
Family.
yeah. Oh yeah. Missy's really your just a friend, but she's your sister.
Okay.
And Peggy's just a friend, but she's like a sister.
She's a big She's a big fat.
I'm
But yeah.
I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
And then your actual sister and your mom.
Yeah.
We got our youngest because there was one litter, and we were thinking about getting a new puppy, and we kind of picked one out, and then we said no, we can't get this puppy. And then something happened with the whole litter. They like when they got vaccinated, something was bad vaccine. But anyway, so then Odin's litter came along, and T-Roy's like, so what are you gonna do if mom and dad give you a puppy for your birthday and say, here you go? And I'm like, well, nothing, but I guess I'd have to keep it, wouldn't I? Well, lo and behold, on my birthday comes, I get a card with a picture of Odin, his little puppy,
Oh,
and it says, I'm your new boy, and grandma's been calling me Santa Claus. And so that's why his last name, or his middle name is Klaus, because we kept the Claus part.
sour fun.
But so I thought T-Roy was in on it, and I was
No.
like, "Oh, you knew
I had
about
no
this?"
idea.
And he's like, "No," but I just kind of felt something. So he has a love-hate relationship with Odin.
He loves the hate.
Sometimes I love to hate my dog,
He loves it when I give him treats.
but they are like our kids. Huh?
Yeah, they are. You spend the money on them just like you were a kid.
You just wish they could talk sometimes when they're sick, so you knew what was wrong.
But then again,
Yes.
If they started talking,
really,
it'd be like some,
start talking.
is that the herb?
That's one of the things we like about it.
It's the devil's lettuce.
Yeah, we put in about $100 over 45 days on Rowdy Room, because he gets a shot. But it doesn't last that long. Like the more you do on that shot, the longer it's supposed to last.
Yep.
We just wait for him to start like scratching.
Our dogs are letting us know it's time.
Yeah.
They do the licking all night
Mm-hmm.
in the dark.
In the dark.
It's either your dog or somebody's.
I think we got off that.
What?
It's the devil's lettuce,
It's the devil's lettuce.
folks. It's the devil's
I
lettuce.
like jazz.
Jazz cabbage.
Yeah.
All right. I can do jazz
That sounds
cabbage.
so much better.
And some other names. She's heard.
I ain't gonna say some of them because they're pretty good.
For marijuana?
Yeah.
Slang terms for me too. Me G.
Yeah.
I just
Just-
like to call it
The flower.
yeah, that's something that I never ever called it until it
I-
became a term in the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
Like
I've always
the
called it
very first
flower.
time that I went to Colorado,
We used to call
a
it
dispensary,
skunk.
and I was like, flower. That's so cool. From then on, because there's so many ways to do that.
Sneaker, not sneaker.
I've always
What's-
called it that.
What's the one that slowly creeper?
Yeah.
You know, you call
Christmas
it
tree.
Christmas tree, creeper, skunk.
Back in the day, that's all you could get is creeper,
What we just
skunk,
just
or
said.
brickweed.
Yeah.
I hope God it wasn't ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you got this way.
Dishweed was not.
But it's like brown and crumbling.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Look like a
Speaking of the young kids, there was one singing a Colt 45 song, and he got to pick up the seeds and stems. I was like, shut the hell up. I said, your generation don't know anything about seeds and stems.
I would give my right leg to find a seed in my butt. You don't find them anymore. No, don't find them anymore. And you don't. The term gas. Remember the old gasoline flavor you'd get when it was packaged wrong?
Diesel.
Tastes like gasoline. It's the word gas. And now it's trustworthy. You know you're getting dosage right because those stingy MFs.
Yeah.
Come on.
That happened a lot too.
Come on.
Yeah.
But your preferred method? Do you like to do anything else besides edibles?
Oh yeah,
Like
that's a
vape?
good question. Actually, that was a question in my interview.
Yeah? How'd you answer that?
I like to smoke flower, a flower person, but carts are further to go. When we're out and about, and can't smoke flower. And my preferred method of consumption would be Well, hell, I've turned into a joint person.
Oh, I love
It used to be a
joints.
bowl, like because quick and easy, just load a bowl. But now I can load a joint.
It's nice. You step outside on my front porch,
Yeah.
smoking a joint, look at the creek, breathe in the fresh air, watch the bald eagles fly by. You know, I love living in the country.
Yeah.
There's
For that
good
reason.
things about it.
There is. And edibles, when you're on the road, when you're on the run, edibles are fantastic. Totally forgot for a second what were we talking about. Edibles. Oh my god! Preferred method. And then
And then your preferred.
yeah, I love the concentrates, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Keep the dab up.
It is a lot of work. Look like.
But now I'm in the mood to try the suppositories. I've heard those are fantastic.
Never in my life.
I know.
Thought of a suppository. Dude.
I'm curious. I
don't know if I am or not.
may or may have participating in chugging a keg when I was younger. So I know. I've seen it done. I
didn't do it myself.
I couldn't do it. I was bad at trying to balance upside down. But yeah, I think I'd like to try it.
Hey, put a suppository up your ass. I'm back around again.
I don't know. I sat on the park bench.
He's jumping everywhere. He's like,
I'm gonna circle
everywhere.
right down to it.
Marijuana folks.
At least he circled back to it. But
Yeah.
I was telling a story the other day, and I got completely sidetracked. And the whole point of the story was I thought that Colorado was gonna smell like weed, and then like we get to Vegas, and Vegas literally smells like weed.
Vegas.
Like
So
I was
fun.
like, where are we gonna smoke at? And
Where'd you
then
go?
You can walk down the street there and smoke it.
yeah, you can walk down the parking garage and smoke it.
Yep.
I had no problem. I walk out of the casino because we stayed at the Circus. I walked out of there and you can smell weed.
Yeah.
Circus. So we were behind Circus.
Yeah. Behind Hooters.
Oh, something was blocking my view.
Now we know.
The Circus was there in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
We didn't go see the show or anything.
No.
No. We were busy. We had an itinerary.
Yeah.
And we stuck to that itinerary.
Yeah.
I was
still had a
scared to
good
walk
time.
out. I was hit my beer. I took the last drink of my beer and I set it down and walked out. And a police officer stopped me. And I thought, oh shit. Sir. Had my beer. He gave my beer back to me and said it's open carry. So I took my beer with me. He stopped me. He wanted to save me some money. He wanted me to waste my money. I thought it was very awesome.
That
I almost
That's
ran.
the surf part. Protect the surf. Sir. What? Oh, that'd be a real
Don't make me tase you.
I just wanted to give this back to you.
Yeah, we got one of them big old things on Fremont Street because these.
The hurricane glasses?
Every bar has the slushy machines, but he had a specific one. I don't remember what it was. It was by the hot dog stand that he wanted to go to because they had the octane 90 or whatever, and that was more stronger. And then you can add more alcohol to it. They did not, and they were pretty buzzed.
Binions. Did you see Binions? Was the $1 million laying out?
Oh no, we didn't go.
Oh, it's right on the corner, I believe.
Yeah, it's right on the corner of Fremont.
You walk in and they have $1 million in cash, enclosed in glass with security standing around it. But to see that $1 million right there was pretty interesting.
Dana said something about stopping in there and looking at it, and we didn't.
No.
I was like, nah, I can't touch it. But I didn't want to see it.
And when you walk out, of course, the highway in the Fremont that runs in the middle of the Fremont.
Yeah.
It was.
We're almost got ran over.
It's scary. You don't see it. You don't realize it.
It
I
looks
was-
like part of the.
I was too busy staring up
Yeah.
and walked
Tell
right
me,
out.
Now, why is
Walked-
they gonna put a big old wide
Nothing to warn me
above the
that I
head,
walked
but put
into
a
the
freeway
highway.
right in the middle of where you.
10,000 drunks. You put a freeway
Yeah,
right there.
everybody's drinking.
Holy
everybody's drunk.
smokes. Scared the crap out of me. I found out in the middle of the highway, as right as a car sped past me, blowing his horn. And I shit my pants. I was scared to death. I could not believe
Driving
it.
on the sidewalk now. I see.
Now I didn't see how tourists can lose their life in Las Vegas.
It was really cool to see all those people crossing at once. Like it was, well, I guess there's
See that in the middle of-
Yeah. You know, like when you get down, did you go to where New York?
Sorry about that, guys.
Hey,
So it looks like we're gonna have to cut this one short.
Oh,
It is time. You guys talk amongst yourself.
yes, sir. We were concerned.
Yeah, we were concerned.
Hi,
I totally forgot where we left off.
I don't know.
We
What's
were talking
your
about
most?
the Fremont experience.
Oh yeah, Fremont in.
How many days did you stay in Vegas?
All right.
2.
2 days.
It was like a day and a half.
Not enough. Not enough to experience.
No.
We were there for 5 days, and I would have stayed longer if we could have. We had
Yeah.
a blast.
We were on the 32nd floor, and it was amazing.
32nd floor.
I'm
Yeah, the
telling you,
view.
Did you see the strip
I saw a lot of mountains.
on the mountain? So you were looking away from the city.
Yeah, I was looking back.
It's like a big bowl around the city.
Yeah,
Wow, isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
yeah, we had a great time.
How are you?
So is it time?
yeah, it is time.
Well, it has come to an end, people.
Oh,
So 420 it up on 420. Show
Happy
some
420.
love. Show some love. Happy 420. Take care of each other. Be there for each other. If you need any help, call 988 or text 988 and they will reach out to you, or you can reach out to them. Reach out to somebody that might listen to you, somebody to listen to you and be there for you. So don't be afraid to listen and pay attention. Don't hate on anybody because you don't want them to hate on you. And if so, then you got a problem. So peace and love. And thank you, Mike,
thank you.
for coming on. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
And that's a wrap.
Don't forget the munchie.
Don't forget the munchie.
Thank you for joining T. Roy and a special guest. Thank you for joining T. Roy and a special
And we're
guest
still
here on
going.
Everything
So,
Yet Nothin.
anyways.
Well,
Gee, why I got?
Thank you for joining T. Roy.
People on the right.
well, it's not playing your outro
Thank you
today.
for joining T. Roy and a special guest here on Everything Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life.